Hello and welcome. It is 9 o'clock. It is March 29th, 2021. I am your grumpy guide to all things gaming. And yes, the old camera is back online. But don't worry, the new camera will be back soon. I just have to remodel and move some stuff and things. I don't know. Anyways, it's Monday, which means it's time for the role-playing game news. What's going on in the world of our awesome hobby? Well, as we reported earlier this week, of course, the two main stories is the Kickstarter head of community, Luke Crane, resigning from Kickstarter for the Perfect RPG fiasco, and all the hubbub and hullabaloo regarding our POC gamer Panzergate and the fiasco with Wizards of the Coast, Curse of Candlekeep Mysteries, and that was blown out of proportions, including by myself. What else? Is there anything else going on in the world besides that? Yes, there is. Not a lot, but yes, there is. 3 new masterclass archetypes have been posted for the EN Publishing revised 5th edition role-playing system that they're working on. There is a interview with Sandy Peterson about the Awfully Cheerful Engine that is up over at the Awfully Cheerful Engine website. It's a very funny introduction interview about the Awfully Cheerful Engine. That's kind of fun. More, apparently, Jareem Barbar, or Panzer Lion, or POC Gamer, is continuing to whine and cry about the Candlekeep fiasco, except, of course, as we have found out, there was no fiasco. Monty Cook is pushing another thing with his Darkest House role-playing system, but it's Monty Cook, so who knows what we can expect from that. We have an update on the Dungeons & Dragons television series from John Wick creator Derek Kolstad. The intention is to create a smaller series focused on a teenier sliver of the world within comparison to, say, Star Wars, where things like the Clone Wars or major players like Jabba the Hutt are mentioned but not seen. This one's going to be a little bit more smaller, and it would be set in the Underdark. And he says that he wanted it to end. He did also say that he wanted it at the end of any canonical medical plot, so that his events would take place after everything was canonical. It happened. I don't know what that means. I guess he's setting it in the Forgotten Realms, so he doesn't want to interfere with any Forgotten Realms plots. So whatever his TV show takes place, it's going to take place after whatever current Forgotten Realms plots. I don't know. That's. It does not. Anyway, the show does not have a network. It's very early production planning, and so everything is subject to change. A new prequel novel for Critical Role is set to release this October, featuring the twins Valha and Vex and Vax, and of course Trinket, the bear animal companion. So, if you want a backstory on the twins, who were played by Laura Bailey and Liam O'Brien in the original Vox Machina campaign, this goes up for saving. Warchief Gaming, the publishing company created by the 2 former Blizzard executives, announced their first project, a 5e setting called Ouroboros, Coils of the Serpent, coming to Kickstarter. It's set in the land of Lawbrand. It's a collection of trade cities. And there's some type of dangerous source of chaotic magic that the player characters can tap into. Whatever, it's more the same. Steve Jackson's Games posted their 2020 stakeholders report documenting the company's achievements for 2020 and their plans for the future. Unfortunately, 2020 was not any kinder to Steve Jackson's Games than it was to pretty much everybody else. But they did manage not to lay off any staff, though that's good. Right now they are looking to push Car Wars, more Munchkins, and hopefully something with GURPS. So Munchkins and GURPS are their 2021 goals. So we'll see. Mofetus has announced 5 Parsecs from Home, a narrative-driven miniature war game geared towards solo play. It's 5 Parsecs from Home is designed for solo play, but also has rules for cooperative games in order to tell an encore story of space exploration, aliens, robots, and more. It's a 184-page hardcover, with I assume miniatures coming out since it is a miniature war game. Look for more information on the Mofetus website. The tabletop role-playing game Frame, inspired by looter shooter video games genre, made famous by such games as Borderlands, Destiny, and Warframe, was abruptly canceled the same day. Dicebreaker announced that they were going to make it. So this is a role-playing game that's loosely based on the Warframe world, but still original. But apparently the guy was attacked online without even getting anything out of the gate because he was accused of being plagiarism and other things like that. So he's just decided to take the frame back to the drawing board to remove all Warframe-inspired context, stating, "I have no intention of ever going near the Warframe community in the near future or ever again." So basically he took the ideas from Warframe, made a game called Frame. People were all like, "Oh, how dare you copy our free game? Blah, 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 you're a jackass." And so he's like, you know what, I just don't want to do this. I'm just going to take it back and design a completely different game and not give you guys any credit or have anything to do with your game ever again. So good on Dicebreaker. He chose not to engage with the toxic cancel culture, and instead he's just like, screw you, Warframe. I'm going to do my own thing. Good for you. Board game publisher White Wizard Game has changed its name to Wise Wizard Game following feedback from their community. Oh, fucking God, no. The publisher of Star Realms did not cite any specific complaints about the name in the press release, but noted that its original name was a throwback to Gandalf, the iconic fantasy character. So now you're saying that Gandalf, the White Wizard, is racist because he was wearing white robes? They needed to change the company's looks to broaden their product lines. They're also coming out with a product from Richard Garfield of Magic the Gathering fame and a deck building game from Perfect Deck Games. So White Wizard Games, a perfectly fine, not offensive title because it's a reference to Gandalf or just wizards who, wear white robes, which could also be a reference to the white and black wizards in Dragonlance. But no, they feel they had to change it because White Wizard is politically incorrect. But Wise Wizard is politically correct. Except, cancel culture is eating itself, so I'm sure somebody else is going to say, "Oh, I'm offended by the word wise. I'm offended by the word wizard." He's not a wizard because wizard wears a hat. Doctor Strange is a sorcerer. Think about it. Only. And on that depressing note, that is the role-playing game news of the week. Jesus Christ, I thought we could go 1 week without any cancel culture crap. But between this the political nightmare that was POC Gamer, and I myself am guilty of jumping on the Wizards of the Coast hate bandwagon with that one without doing my due diligence and actually researching the story and discovering that, oh, no, actually, POC Gamer, you are completely wrong on this one, and Wizards of the Coast did nothing bad. And, of course, the bullshit with Perfect RPG and that guy being forced to, give up his job and carry that scarlet letter with him. And now we have White Wizard Games feeling they have to change their name to Wise Wizard Games. On the other hand, good on you, Dice Builder, for just, refusing to deal with the toxic landmines that are cancel culture in regards to your role-playing game Frame, and instead just going back to the drawing boards and just telling Warframe to go fuck themselves. So, good on you, sir. And Steve Jackson Games is hopefully still going to redo something with GURPS. It would be nice to see GURPS come back, I guess. I think we have enough Munchkin, Steve. I think we have enough Munchkin. I think we'd rather see that Car Wars 6 edition we've been promised, or something with GURPS. I think there's enough Munchkin, dude. Anyways, that's the news. If you appreciate this, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help me hit 400 subs. And I will talk to you losers later. Until next time, get off my lawn. Support me, D&D.